I'm blessed. So I was recommended by one of my new followers that saw my rig in Silverton and camping outside of Silverton there. Told me I might be interested in coming up here, and so far this is pretty cool. It's 4-wheel drive up here. Just a slow go type of 4-wheel drive road, just kind of meandering. But yeah, it's pretty nice up here. There's even a nice little spot right here. Good camp. There's some people coming. As you can see here, we found kind of a cool little spot. We got the water over here, but I mean, look at these canyons and stuff. We got some neighbors down over here. That's their truck for that. And got some other people on the other side of the water over there. You can see this little creek area. A really interesting color of water. Have to find out the history of the coloration of this. This is interesting. Got a little fire pit here with really no wood. Lily is getting her grass. She gets a little nervous from driving. And we can see out in the valley over here. Pretty cool. Go ahead. You can go inside again. Here's your chair. Good girl. We're just gonna have ourselves, unfortunately we've got our cheese is all bad, so alrighty then. Chicken, some beans, and like I said, we're compromising using what we've got. Right? Sure. Alrighty. they also don't cause such a problem. That'll work. So I had met my neighbors over here earlier, and they invited me. They got a whole bunch of wood, and they invited me to take some wood, which I haven't done yet. I haven't really needed it, but they left for the day. So I came over here and moved all their wood, stacked it all, and put a tarp over it. So at least that way they don't waste their money on a bunch of wet wood. So yeah, you can hear the clouds rolling and the thunder and everything. So I think we're gonna get wet over here. I might even just look over here and see if there's anything else that I need to put away for them that shouldn't get wet. Come on, Smoker. Come on. Come on, love. You better hurry. I'm gonna go. Pretty nice hailstorm. Really, one of the cool things about having the drone is there's a spot way up on the other side that's near water that I've been wanting to check out to go fishing, and everybody's been camping there, but today's Sunday, so it's very possible that's available today, so I want to check that out and see.
Take off.
We'll just send the drone out.
Home point updated.
So unfortunately, after running the drone up there yesterday, I could have swore I saw fish rising in some of the big pools, but just taking the drone up there and getting closer down to the water, I can tell it's this same real minerally type water that probably is just not going to hold fish, not up this high. And there's several smaller water dams coming up. So I think what they probably did, they probably built those, they're probably man-made, and it's to mitigate the fish from coming up into this part of the creek because of the issues with the mineralization. So they're trying to keep the fish population down further. Of course, that's also where all the massive amount of campers are along that river there, so it's probably really fished out for one, and the other is it just really crowded with lily, so probably not the best idea. So I think we're just gonna stay here until we figure out what our next move is, where we're going to go. You know, when I seem to be up here in the middle of nowhere, I always am very fortunate to run into really cool people camping next to me, and this is no exception. So this family, they're actually out for the day, enjoying themselves, and they've invited me over for a chili dinner tonight, which is really cool. I'm thankful for that. But I wanted to show you, I didn't want to show the kids because, you know, that's kind of a private thing with your children and stuff, but they were doing this rock, they're doing this rock wall fort. The dad's helping them a little bit on this one, but I want to show you how much they've gotten done. This is pretty cool. This is kind of going back to the, you know, native ancestors, right? They built this up here, creating this walled fort. Is this neat or what? I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can see how I'll go up in here so you can see how actually, well, you can't really, can you? You can see how deep it is. It goes, you know, pretty high up. I'd say it probably about 3 feet high. It goes up, so it's pretty cool. And then down below here at the water, they also did a take you down there. So this is their wading pool that they made for themselves. It's even got a swimming area. Pretty cool, huh? How they set this up. I just thought that was really cool. How they are so resourceful and having such a great time out here with their families. Really neat to see. We'll go back over to camp now. So my friends just left for the day. So what I did is I moved into their spot over here, and they were really kind and left all this wood for us. Lily's all excited. Look at that. What do we got, Lil? Look at all this wood we've got. And then it allowed us to back up away from the trees and have this incredible view out the back window. Back window right there. And then right over here, they had a really nice spot here. They come here every year. And then we got the water right here and our little fireplace that we had enjoyed ourselves last night all hanging out together. So yeah, really cool. So I was planning on taking off, but this is just such a nice place. I think I'm probably just gonna stay here and enjoy it, get some things done, and maybe go explore a little bit with Lily. So what do you think? Huh? What do you think, Stinker Girl? What does my Stinker Girl think? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? You're such a silly goof. You're just a silly goofball, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're just a silly goofball, aren't you? Yes, you are. So Lily and I, we're here at this spot where we're camping, but it's really interesting, this rock, because you see that there's like, it's nowhere else like that. And then it's kind of interesting. It's not, it doesn't quite look like tailings, unless it was like real old tailings that they were digging by hand. And then as you go up,
you can see all these trees kind of cut across, almost like dams, possibly so.
We're gonna go up here and just see what's up there. See if there actually is maybe a place where they were digging at one point, looking for gold. You know, water's close by, so it's very possible.
What do you think, Will? You go look? We'll go see? Yeah? Okay, let's go see.
Yeah, you can tell these trees have been dug in here and
The rock has fallen over them quite some time ago. How it's built up, and it just keeps going up.
I got you. Ooh, there we go.
Here's another one. It's been in here for some time. This goes all the way down. It's held up all this rock that eventually this will decay enough and all this will come tumbling down. But we're still going. Here's about where the rock, and this is about where the rock kind of stops down in this valley. So, but again, the way the trees are running through here, it's like a slough almost. Like they're trying to create a catchment possibly, but or to slow it down. I don't know. It's really interesting, but it's also starting to rain, and it's even hailed up here quite a bit. So I think it's time we better get back down this trail. And that's really cool.
I imagine that goes all the way to the top, but I don't think there's any mining right here. I don't see anything that looks like it would have been. There would be much more rock further up, so looks like it's just erosion that's carried this all down.
Now we gotta go back down. Out here where these 2 tracks are, and thought we could get over there where all the big marsh and everything was. And
we were cruising on the bike. Lily was on my back. We were following these 2 tracks out. We followed them about 150 yards, and I could see where all of a sudden it ended. And I thought, oh, no big deal. I'll just keep going on the mountain bike. And I hit the marsh, about 2 feet of it. The bike just dropped right into it. I almost bellied over the top of it and had to grab Lily to keep her from rocking out. Fortunately, we were able just to turn around and get out of there. But yeah, somebody else must have got stuck at one point, and that's where those 2 tracks went. That wouldn't have been fun. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is so cool. So we had a really good rainstorm last night, and as soon as the cold rain and the sun comes out, you can sit there and watch the rise as the steam, or whatever you want to call it, moisture rises up through the canyon wall, seeking every crevice it can to escape the canyon, which is really just so cool to watch. I'm surprised there's not more of it in this part of the canyon. I may have missed it. Well, the sun's actually not over here yet either, too. Wow, that's so cool. This is so exciting. So I'm almost in tears. I met some friends. They were out here. We spent some time together. Good people. Met their family and everything. And they came back here today because they lost something very valuable. And they weren't able to find it. And